What's up everybody, welcome back to another vlog. So today I didn't really get to vlog very much during the day just because I had so much going on. But now we're at the end of the day and I have so much to share with you. Cool things to share are I went on an appointment today, which was absolutely awesome. And the best part of it, I was able to film some of it. So you guys are not completely in the dark on where I went today. Other than that though, we did do some marketing today and I'm going to show you guys the results of that marketing as well as what I'm going to be doing going forward and some of the other stuff that I was working on this morning that I kind of didn't really get to vlog just because literally consumed my whole time. So I was able to send out a ringless voicemail campaign this morning and the results were pretty good. I sent out probably about 300. I think out of those 300, about maybe 150 were successful. And we got about roughly 10 phone calls that came back off of that ringless voicemail campaign. Now we didn't really get anything as far as a follow-up or anything under contract, but it's all part of the process. My new marketing with Asana, basically just mapping out my whole marketing campaign. That way I know what's going on, when it's going on, and also that way I know what lists are getting hit and what lists are not getting hit. That way I can have everything kind of like in a chronological order. That way I don't constantly, try to wonder, what do I have to send out today? What type of marketing am I doing this month? What are my results? And then the same thing using REI Reply for basically all my inbound marketing. So like what I mean by inbound marketing is that all my phone calls are going through REI Reply and I have now like 6 phone numbers. So the $6 a month that it's costing me plus whatever, minute usage that it's going to be, which is still going to be super cheap. I think I pay like 0.02 cents a minute. So I could be on the phone for like almost 5 minutes and only pay a cent, which is pretty cheap compared to like, what is it? CallRail is like a total rate, 4 cents a minute or 3 cents a minute, something like that. Regardless, that was a decent campaign that we did today with the ringless voicemail. So this deal it's a very old follow-up. We actually were trying to buy a package deal that he has and he wanted 1.175 million and our offer was at 1 million. So we're not very far off, even though it's far off by a couple 100,000. But my partner ended up following up with him today and just asking him, hey man, do you have anything that you're interested in selling? Actually, it wasn't today. I think it was yesterday actually, because he was asking me about it yesterday. He was like, well, I don't want to sell any of my stuff, but I actually want to sell this house that I have and a vacant lot for 40,000. Now in this area, 40,000, that's a deal. Full guts, everything will go for about 40. And my partner was like, sure, can we come by and take a look at it tomorrow? So today we met up with him and we went out on the appointment and I'll let you guys check it out. They all are.
Real pieces of shit. They come in here and they bent it down, speak it down. All that shit can come out anyway.
Yeah, this all people need. Yeah, you really need regardless. I mean,
And my sister's 70-something-year-old. She just kind of let them do what they want to.
yeah.
Just charge them what they want to. They kind of just done what they wanted to, and she didn't get up here to see what was going on in the last year. It was a rough little house.
So now I didn't really get to vlog very much. Just because of course we were in front of the seller. I didn't want him to catch me videotaping the whole property, but that property was a full gut and he said that he pulled out truckload after truckload of junk from the previous tenants that were in it because they were massive hoarders and the house was just completely trashed. So that's actually a good thing for me, because the cleaner the property is, even though this property was really run down, it's, you know, it's a full gut reno. It needs everything: electrical, plumbing, walls, floors. The roof looks like crap. Looks like it has some foundation issues as well, because the flooring was kind of uneven in some areas. But that's, you know, that's okay. These are things that, I mean, they're not really a big deal when, you know, my buyer who's going to be buying it, they're going to fix it up, they're going to rent it out, and then they're going to sell it to an end investor as a turnkey investment. And they're probably going to sell it for like maybe 120-ish, 120,000 with a renter. Renter is most likely going to be Section 8, and it's going to be making like $1,200 a month, which is awesome. It's 3-1, super ugly house though, man. Super ugly. Now that I'm saying it, that my buyer is going to go in there, we sold it within 10 minutes of being there. I uploaded all the pictures onto my Google Drive, sent it over to my buyer that's always buying from me, and they picked up the house from us. Now we ended up keeping the lot for ourselves. So basically we made $12,000 on the assignment fee. We're getting a free lot in the process, and then I'm gonna turn around and sell that lot to another investor that I have for about like 15K. So total we've made what, about $27,000 on this wholesale deal. Fantastic. Now of course the house by itself, if we would have sold it for the 12K assignment fee, you know, that's cool. But the fact that we got a free lot in the process, and we're gonna close on it and basically sell the lot to our end investor, even if we didn't end up selling the lot and we just kept the lot, we basically just got a free lot. I mean, who wouldn't want to take that? And so not too bad of a day. Now again, this is from an old follow-up. It's not from our active campaigning, but it is a follow-up during the 30-day challenge. These are follow-ups that I'm telling you guys, when you guys get started, right away, you're not really going to experience a lot of success, but the build up over time, all these follow-ups that you are basically storing up, you know, you got to look at it kind of like a bank account that you're putting away money. Like, you might be putting away pennies at a time, but those pennies turn into dollars. Those dollars turn into hundreds. Those hundreds turn into thousands. Those thousands turn into 100,000s. Those 100,000s turn into millions. And that's where all your money is going to come from, your follow-ups. I can't count how many times that we go back to some old follow-ups, hit them up and be like, hey, you know, how's everything going? How are you doing? How you been? Hey, you know what, Dan, I was actually just thinking about you guys. I'm actually ready to move forward. And then boom, just like that, you got a house under contract, and you already got an end investor, because you've already been doing it long enough that you have solid people who you know you can rely on, which is also fantastic. That's another hard thing when you're first starting out, vetting new buyers and being new and getting screwed over by crappy buyers. I've been down that road before. I already had all that stuff happen to me, and you're gonna have to experience it too, unfortunately. You're gonna get screwed by some people. Deals are gonna blow up, deals are gonna fall apart, and it's all a part of the process, because then you know who you can and can't trust, people that you will and won't do business with. I have countless people that I will never sell them a property ever again, or I will never do business with them because I know that they're shady. But there's so many other people that I would do business with anytime, any day, just because they are awesome people. My repeat buyers, some of them are near and dear to me. I will do anything for them if they need me to, even if I'm not going to make any money on it. I will help them out because I know that I can rely on them, and I want them to feel that they can rely on me. Especially when I'm selling them something that's going to possibly make them money, I want to make sure that I'm going to give them something that they really are going to make money on, and not just screw them over because I just want to make a quick buck right now. Because I want you guys to remember something. Even though you might make a $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 assignment fee, if you have to screw somebody over in order to get that assignment fee, it ain't worth it, because that 40 grand turns into zero later on, because that person is going to spread the word, hey, don't mess with this guy because he sucks. And trust me, I got buyers, the same thing happened to them. They screwed over so many wholesalers, or screwed over so many people, either pretending to be a buyer or not having adequate funding, or just trying to, you know, get one over on somebody, and they end up getting burned and nobody wants to sell them anything. So don't be that guy. Don't be that guy trying to screw people over, because in the end, the only person you're gonna really end up screwing is yourself. But I'm excited about how things are rolling so far now. February, of course, I'm not counting my chickens before they hatch, but so far we have almost over $100,000 in assignment fees for this month, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna keep growing because we are diligently following up, building up our follow-up system, as well as we are diligently hitting new areas, driving for dollars constantly, and we're just expanding our marketing. This month, I want to try to make it as close as I can to 200,000. I want to see if I could really do it. If I make it to 200,000, no matter what I make, I'll show you guys the wires just so you guys can have the proof is in the pudding. There ain't no cap here. I already posted my last month's earning on Instagram in my stories. So if you're not following me on Instagram, jump on Instagram and follow me at Dan.Buys.Houses, and you guys will be able to see some of the stuff that I don't really ever get to put in my YouTube videos just because I'm always on the fly. So sometimes I'll post stuff on Instagram, sometimes I won't. If you check out my Instagram stories, I posted out $117,000 in assignment fees for the month of January. So for the month of February, if I make it even close to 200, yo, I will post it. I will post it for you guys to see. That way there is some accountability, and also so I can reflect back on when I hit certain goals like that. I know I told you guys a couple videos ago that I was gonna start working on my course, and so far I didn't start filming it yet. Man, I wish I would have had the time, but I started breaking down what content am I gonna put into this whole course of wholesaling. Now it's going to be a very thorough course. It's basically going to break down my whole business. That way you guys can replicate it, as well as give you guys some coaching calls, be able to interact with you guys. Now I might have some different tiered levels of my course. I don't know yet, but we're going to go from most affordable to more expensive. And obviously it's because I'm going to be more involved. And if my time has to be taken away from my business in order to help somebody else, unfortunately, I am gonna have to replace that income, because as of right now, I'm making like $312 an hour. For every hour that I have to take away from my business to help somebody else out, you know, that's basically money being taken off of my plate to feed my family and feed my kids. With that being said, you know, I'm not trying to be greedy or money hungry or crazy, but the more time I gotta invest into something, I want to make sure that I'm gonna get my return back. I run a business. That's the way it is. You know, you can ask any business owner out there if you currently run a business yourself. It's a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of investment, and for you to take that time away from that to focus on something else that's not making you money, it's not worth it. But all in all, you know, I'm gonna make sure that it's gonna be something affordable and attainable for anyone of any price range. That's it for today, guys. I am actually gonna head to bed now. I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you guys found some value in this, and if you did, shoot me a like, shoot some comments down below. Let me know what you think, as well as if you have any questions, feel free to put them down below. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. Hope you guys are crushing it in your business, and I'll see you guys on the next vlog.